raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. He's got daylight. 20, 10, 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score, Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Well, I've never seen this one. It's 2nd down, and the punt team is out there. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
Why do you have a ring on your nose?
They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. To Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And it's good. Our score 14-6.
Chiefs 14, Raiders 6. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now some confusion offensively here as Carr's going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. And a curious play call here to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. And look at this, the punt team is out there. Somebody better give them the memo that it's 2nd down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Watch out for Hill on the return. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Call that a 59-yard punt return. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Butker on for the PAT.
Should be good with this team. He's trying to figure out what he's doing.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
The score, Chiefs 21, Raiders 6.
No, it's like a game from that. It's like a mini league. I hate that one. Oh. You spend money to get into it, and then
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Now Jones. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Maybe he's not. Does he know what he's doing? He's supposed to be doing something.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation.
Is he going to punt the ball? It's not touching.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Here's Hill on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, they call it, they're locked in really well.
1 yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught at the 25. And all the way
So
down
cool.
the
Oh my gosh.
22-yard line.
What
Mahomes
color?
finding Hill for a big play.
Red.
58 yards. They show run with
Blue.
3 tight ends here on first down.
Imagine.
This is Breida. And he gets it inside
Pretty
the
basic.
10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards.
You asked. I give my honest opinion.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person
What
that's on
else?
his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes.
A color of what?
There's another first down run right there.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4.
Actually, yeah. My living room.
When you look at the geography, where
It's
they are now,
it's blue. No, blue and then white.
backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in instead.
Okay, but it's like the same thing.
Back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
You have like color. You don't you have a color and then a color and then color and color?
Second and goal from inside the 5.
But you get what I'm trying to say there, right?
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
I got you.
Travis Kelsey, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
All-pro
Red, orange,
Travis
yellow.
Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season.
Yeah,
On his way to
blue,
a Super Bowl
purple, and
title with Kansas
green
City.
are the
Provides a
cool
weapon
colors.
everywhere on the field. As you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
Extra point splits the uprights.
What are you watching?
Points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Stop bullying me.
And this carries into the end zone.
I feel like I'm being bullied. Are you attacking me?
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
So, alright, let me ask you this. What made you take so long to be brave? To be brave and say, like, you wanted to FaceTime or something? Why did it take so long? You still could have said something. I'm not even that close with Sarah. Sarah's kind of weird. She just gives... She's like one of those girls that I think is like, she wants to be all that. You get what I'm saying?
19-yard line.
But that's just like, whenever I like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like what I see in her. I mean, I might be mean about it, but it's just what I see.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and
She's just gonna use all her money on McDonald's, bro.
position maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of the
You do you.
You're a nice man. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Like I'm saying, you do you then. If you're gonna use all your money on McDonald's, do it all. You know? You're fine.
27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
You're fine. You know, it's whatever.
Have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah.
40-yard line.
I got you. Alright, I gotta text this dude. Hold up. Because we're having a problem.
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
force a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's just something's kind of going on in my game that shouldn't be.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Double team and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib.
PlayStation.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good
Why?
throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
I guess. Alright, whatever, it's fine. And you're in the bucket hat. There it is. I said, now you're in the bucket hat.
Certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That's good. I'm sorry if I'm concentrated in this. It's just like, this is like important.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Mario Kart.
Tyreek Hill.
You be whipping it? Actually, I am listening. That's the one thing you gotta know. I am listening, but
Unbelievable. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
yeah.
After, right down the
Cause like I got,
route is on here.
you're talking in one ear, so this ear. I got the game going through this ear, and I'm playing the game.
Now this will make it
So.
into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I chased on somebody else. Why? I chased on somebody else.
Now this will probably be the last play of the
It's all
quarter.
good. It's live. It's straight. It's all good.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs, and that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play.
What are you doing with your glasses?
2nd quarter now, and it's Las
What are you doing
Vegas
with your glasses?
football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Now Carr on the bootleg. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker.
Whatever, I'm gonna delete that.
The different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. As he's
I was deleting something because he just sent me a message.
picking up man
We're good.
plays, having to run with him, running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And they do get him down, but not before
So,
he's able
what do you want to talk about?
slip it inside the 5-yard line. Toward the end zone, but that's
What do you mean?
gonna wind up incomplete.
What do you want to talk about? You tell me and we will talk about it.
RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Out of everything you could pick, you pick a damn frog.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is
It all just depends what meet I'm in for that day. I'll go from Hollister to American Eagle to Gucci to Louis Vuitton to Billionaire Boys Club to a jersey.
yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense,
Yeah.
slow them down. He's gonna have hair that looks like mine very
Not
soon.
really.
Not much of it.
I buy it all.
To kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of.
What do you mean? I got shirts, shorts, slides,
Now Jones.
um,
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I don't tell people this, because then I feel. See, this is why I don't tell people, because then I feel like I'm rich, and it makes me feel bad.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his, and now the ball's out. Carr lost it, fumble, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
My mom is she's kind of like a nerd. My dad's like an electrical hooker.
That's the risk as a quarterback once you take off with that football. You
Yeah.
might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right.
This is caught by him.
I'm a Texas because he's getting bullied. Oh my gosh, it's 49-6.
32 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Chiefs 49, Raiders 6.
All right, there we go.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
What? Oh, random. I think I have ADHD, but like, I never got tested for it, so I'm always moving something, always doing something.
The Raider offense set to get
So like, so you know, like whenever you are, is it ADHD like where you gotta have everything like perfect or whatever?
It's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
Alright, well, okay. See, I don't have that then. There's too many OCDs, yeah, too many DCs. Too many letters. Just forget about it, it's good, we're good.
Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl.
And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Open man is
Yep.
he's got it. And they're going to get
I don't use a calendar. I've never bought a calendar, never will get a calendar.
22 yards there, a first down. Now here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Sorry, what?
Mahomes finding Hill.
They're not bad. They're not my cup of tea.
42 yards. Escaping the
You get what I'm saying? Oh, he just picked me up. They're not, yeah. I mean, I collect like autographs and stuff and jerseys. I got like 40 jerseys and like 20 autographs, all from the Steelers.
And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Right back.
Here's scoring.
To the 24-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and
Nice score.
first down. Carr now on first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from
You said what?
series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You say what?
After the
You say what?
incomplete pass here now,
I don't know.
second
You said what?
and 10.
You said what? My bad.
This to Jacobs on the toss right.
My bad then. Won't do it anymore.
Back at the 41.
Whatever.
That's a big loss.
I was joking. Oh my god.
Another example right there how this defense really is
You weren't.
running the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the back.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Clay Matthews with a pick.
I'm pretty.
55 left to go
I'll
in the first half of play.
actually, I don't know. I like hurting people's feelings, honestly.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Yeah.
Best multitasker in the business, the coach.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide
Disney
receivers
Plus?
in the NFL, but Travis
I
Kelce fits
do
that
actually.
He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold
Dammer still pick six.
Intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. He's at the full, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
You said what?
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad
The Mickey
news
Mouse
on
one.
that play for them, wasn't there?
No, or it's either that or a Stitch one.
Lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes.
I see the Halloween. Oh no, the little baby. Gotcha. Yeah, I got you.
71 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there.
Yes, I did actually. It was like my favorite show growing up.
That much more difficult.
So you know, like the little wristbands you get at Disney.
On here in this first half.
You can put little pins on them.
Chiefs 56, Raiders 6.
I had Phineas for Perry. I had the defense Smurf. I had Candace.
Much time to speak of remaining
I had
in
them all.
this first half as the kicks away.
I had them all.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the
No, I'm not doing
16-yard
that.
line.
At their own 16-yard line.
No. 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 I'm not doing it.
Offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Hill, the intended receiver once again. And now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
For Tyreek Hill, incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Chiefs 70. Raiders.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure? Or do they
70, and it's only the start of the second half.
To the line now, facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
What are you doing now?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 3rd down, Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the 2nd half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Josh Jacobs.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
The 31-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Carr. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill finding the end zone yet again. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Kick is
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
84.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Raiders.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at about the 31. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
Is no good. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. The 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. From the gun, Mariota. And his throw here is incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Yards to go. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they just still come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Corey Littleton. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. He is going to find Hill here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill finding the end zone yet again. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Jones. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Josh Jacobs.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Henry Ruggs.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Good go.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. To throw is Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He flat out can't be stopped as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now Jones. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Raiders on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Mariota. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
25 yards. 1st down.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. Well, the intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
2nd and 10.
Running the toss here to Jacobs. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
this is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Butker now to add the extra point. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sag. Alex Okafor. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Mahomes going to throw it here. And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. Room here to run. Past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And this part of the game has been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
A 51-yard gain.
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, you're...
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Mariota's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. They're going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chiefs, They move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.